Well, now, just before everybody rushes to the front, you want to stay where you are because it's going to be a video in a second. But here's a thing you've heard a couple of times already from me and from the moderator. Today is a day that is both celebration and remembrance and resistance and action. And so just like every other day, there has to be that contrast sometimes, doesn't there? And there will be in a minute with the video. But we got to celebrate first because there is a special birthday this week. Jude is 2 on the 10th. So we got to sing the birthday song for her because she's 2. Okay? It's important. And when people reach, say, 65 or so, it is less important. But when you're 2, it is super important that everyone has remembered it's your birthday. Everyone else, when you get older, you can forget. But it's important. So, birthday song. Happy birthday to you, oh happy birthday to you. May you feel Jesus near every day of the year. Oh happy birthday to you, oh happy birthday to you. Have the best year you've ever had. Amen. Amen. One of the things that I always think about around Pride Sunday is how we tell the first story. Because I've, as you may know, I tell the creation story in, say, different ways sometimes. And one of the things that always strikes me about the creation story that I'm constantly reminding everyone is that everywhere in that story, it says God created, and it was good. Everything was good, right? And then we messed it up. We messed it up in good ways, and we messed it up in not good ways. And some of the good ways are that when we stepped out into the wonder which is this creation from the garden in the story, we went boldly into a world to be co-creators with God, to help as stewards, as managers, as environmental control technicians of the creation. But it also meant that we could create too, because we're created in the image of God. And so we create, and we can create good and not. Because one of the things we learned right away is that there's good and there's bad. But then we started to wonder about where the line was, and for some people the line was very clear, and for others not so much. But here's a thing about all that. Even as we continue to discover more about how we create, I think, and I've often said this, in the original story, I think they left a few things out. And one of those things that got left out was, because, when they first wrote the story down, you only had a certain number of words you could put on a page. They left out an important part, which is that God didn't just think that everything was good. God thought everything was beautiful.